Hello, and welcome back to Hagan's New Jersey PIP Tips, where we bring you monthly segments on New Jersey auto insurance, personal injury protection, otherwise known as PIP. Today we're going to be covering the recent Supreme Court decision regarding limited PIP policies and how it may devastate many consumers in the state, and what actions we can take. We'll also be covering our upcoming event at Topgolf, and thus one of the reasons why I'm practicing my putting now. And then finally, we'll be covering our newest winner from the Hagan Professional Information Program, New Jersey Imaging Network. So let's get on the course and let's get started. Our New Jersey Supreme Court on March 26, 2019 issued the decision in Haynes v. Taft. This was a case from the Appellate Division regarding whether a person with limited PIP benefits as low as $15,000 can sue the person at fault for his outstanding medical expenses beyond that $15,000 up to this statutory standard of the $250,000. Amazingly, the court ruled that that person is responsible for the medical expenses between $15,000 and $250,000, which is the standard PIP. They didn't believe the legislature was clear of its intent to allow people to go after medical expenses beyond the $15,000 against the person at fault up to the $250,000. For those who had a $250,000 policy, PIP is intended to pay those medical expenses, and generally they couldn't sue the other person for those expenses before then. However, this leaves a lot of people in that area of having injuries and having medical expenses beyond $15,000 but less than the $250,000, and not being able to sue the person who is at fault for this. Particularly harms those of lower socioeconomic status who are buying these somewhat cheaper policies. Also those people who are getting, quite frankly, tricked into selecting a limited PIP policy because certain insurance carriers, in setting up their online systems, strongly encourages or almost forces people into these limited PIP policies. And quite frankly, people don't know what they are or what they're buying. It's nowhere was ever disclosed in the buyer's guide that when you buy a 15 policy that you were going to be in the hook for the medical expenses between $15,000 and $250,000, and that you couldn't sue the other person who caused the accident. The majority opinion, again, this was an opinion that was voted 3-2 with 3 justices not participating. So barely a majority, but the majority felt that it wasn't clear, and they said, hey, if we're wrong, we'll leave it up to the legislature. Which is good, except it's going to take time, and what about those people for the last 5 to 10 years who have been taking these limited PIP policies either by being deceived or because that's all they could afford, who are now stuck with these large medical expenses. In these 2 cases that went in front of the Supreme Court, I believe they both had in excess of $15,000 or $20,000 of out-of-pocket expenses that they're not going to be responsible for. As Justice Alvin in the dissent pointed out, this is really going to hurt the low income who chose these policies, or anybody who chose these policies, because now they can't seek relief. So it's either they're going to have to pay these bills themselves, the bills aren't going to get paid, and they're going to have to file possibly bankruptcy, or ultimately the doctors aren't going to be able to collect. This is a bad situation. So what do we do in the meantime? Well, you got to quickly and constantly contact your local assemblymen and local senators to say this problem needs to be fixed. We need to have immediate legislation to ensure that anyone who has exhausted their PIP benefits, whether it's $15,000, $50,000, up to the $250,000, can go after the at-fault driver, the person who caused the accident, for their uncompensated medical expenses. Although I think it was clear in the statutes that you could go after economic loss, and particularly economic loss includes outstanding medical expenses, the court really messed up here in my opinion. So again, here's a link where you can find your local assemblyman and also your local senator. For those providers, talk to your patients before they're in an accident and tell them not to select these limited PIP policies. Ultimately, they're not saving too much money anyway, but try to take the $250,000, but also tell them to contact their senators and assemblymen so that this legislation can go through and fix the problem. Unfortunately, nothing moves fast, particularly in the legislative process. Hopefully this can. So for those of you that are part of the Hagan Professional Information Program, you should have just received your spring thank you gift, which was our American Lifestyle magazine. We had them sent out last week and the week before, so they should be there. Hopefully you'll enjoy reading it, sharing it. If you're a doctor's office, putting it out for your patients to read and experience. It really addresses a lot of the issues we're facing this time of year in spring, and it's an enjoyable read. Additionally, we have an upcoming event at Topgolf in Edison, New Jersey. It's on April 30th. The space is limited, so if you got your invitation, make sure you're mailing, faxing or emailing them back as soon as possible. Once we're sold out, we can't take any other individuals, and we can't take anybody the night of the event. So if you don't RSVP and you don't get in time, you can't join us. It should be a great networking event with attorneys that handle personal injuries, workers' compensation, and of course PIP arbitrations. And then we're going to have medical providers from various specialties, chiropractors, physical therapists, surgeons, surgery centers, a whole host of different providers across the spectrum. So it'll be a great way to network and meet other people who can help you help those people who are injured in a motor vehicle accident and need treatment and testing. Next, I want to talk about our winner from last month. As you know, the Hagan Professional Information Program, we draw a winner each month. Last month, the winner was New Jersey Imaging Network. Congratulations. Now, this is a imaging network company that has facilities in most of the counties, including serving Bergen, Essex, Hudson, Middlesex, Morris, Passaic, Union, Camden, and Ocean counties. They're state-of-the-art facilities with the highest grade equipment, very professional, very comfortable setting, and then the doctors they have reading are specialized in their fields and of second to none in terms of quality, both in terms of the testing and the reads. As you can see, we'll put up the website here. You can go to their websites to find where their locations are throughout New Jersey. You can contact them via this webpage. And again, this is New Jersey Imaging Network. They're a great provider. They've been a great company to work with, both professionally and personally. And I highly recommend them, and congratulations on being selected the highlighted vendor. So if you have any questions, either this recent Supreme Court case or need referral for doctors, particularly providers such as New Jersey Imaging Network, feel free to contact me at 732-722-2911. Additionally, we can be reached at email at sthaganlaw@gmail.com or Sean@SeanHaganlaw.com. I'm always checking all the sites, so feel free to contact me either way. We're always here for you and can help you with any questions, concerns, answers, and follow up if you need more information on what we've talked about today. So next, let's get to it. As we had last month's winner was NJIN, New Jersey Imaging Network. Anybody who sends us any type of correspondence, phone calls, faxes, sends us demands for arbitrations to be filed, we enter you in a drawing. Each month we pick a winner and we highlight that provider the following month. So good luck to all. If you don't win this month, there's always next month, so keep sending those demands for arbitrations and correspondences. And the winner is Injured Workers Pharmacy. Congratulations. This is a client of mine I've worked with for years. They're regularly contacting us and sending us demands, so congratulations. That was good. Glad to see you win. Again, if you didn't win this month, there's always next month, so keep them coming. As a final note, next month we'll be attending the Association of New Jersey's Chiropractors Convention in May, and also the Trial Lawyers Convention in Atlantic City in early May. So hopefully I'll see you there. As always, we're never too busy for your kind PIP and personal injury referrals. If you ever need help from us, please call and contact us. If you found this video helpful, useful, informative, please like, share, and subscribe to the links below. As always, we're never too busy for your kind PIP referrals. Thank you, and God bless.